In modern society, it is not uncommon to meet intelligent, accomplished men who remain single well into adulthood. At first glance, this seems paradoxical. Intelligence is often seen as an attractive quality, one that should theoretically improve one's prospects in love and relationships. Yet, in practice, many highly intelligent men struggle to find or maintain long-term partnerships. The reasons are not rooted in a single factor, but rather in a complex web of psychology, social dynamics, and shifting cultural values. High standards and selectivity. One of the most common reasons intelligent men remain single is their tendency to set high standards. Intelligence often goes hand in hand with analytical thinking, self-awareness, and a desire for meaning. Such men may refuse to settle for a relationship that feels shallow, unfulfilling, or inconsistent with their values. They are not as easily swayed by fleeting attraction or surface-level compatibility. While this selectivity protects them from unhealthy partnerships, it can also narrow their dating pool considerably. What might be seen as picky by others is often, for them, simply the pursuit of depth and authenticity. Overthinking and analysis paralysis. Smart men are used to solving problems logically. However, this strength can turn into a weakness in the realm of relationships. Romantic attraction is not always rational. It thrives on spontaneity, chemistry, and vulnerability. Intelligent men, however, often fall into the trap of overanalyzing interactions. Did she mean that literally or figuratively? What if I say this and it's misinterpreted? Instead of acting with confidence, they may delay or second-guess themselves, creating a self-fulfilling cycle of missed opportunities. In love, overthinking is often the enemy of progress. Intimidation factor. Another challenge lies in perception. Many intelligent men unintentionally intimidate others. Their vocabulary, depth of thought, or confident opinions can make potential partners feel insecure or overshadowed. Even when there is no arrogance involved, the sheer intellectual presence can create a sense of distance. This is especially true in an era where emotional compatibility and relatability often outweigh intellectual prestige in the dating market. Some men report feeling that their intelligence, instead of being valued, becomes a barrier that dissuades potential partners from pursuing something deeper. Emotional availability and vulnerability. Intelligence does not always translate into emotional intelligence. Some highly analytical men excel at logic but struggle to navigate vulnerability, intimacy, and open communication. Relationships demand more than rational thought. They require empathy, trust, and emotional presence. For men who prefer to rely on reason rather than feelings, this can create a disconnect. If a partner senses emotional walls or perceives them as distant, the relationship may not progress beyond the early stages. Shifting gender roles and expectations. Modern dating has also complicated the equation. As gender roles evolve, expectations around relationships are less clearly defined. Intelligent men who value independence and personal growth may resist traditional commitments such as early marriage or long-term domesticity. Some find themselves in conflict with societal pressure to settle down by a certain age. Others may seek partners who share equally ambitious goals, but such matches are rare and competitive in today's dating landscape. Consequently, many opt to remain single rather than compromise. Career and ambition as a distraction. Intelligent men often channel their energy into careers, research, or entrepreneurial ventures. Their drive for achievement can leave little time or emotional bandwidth for building and sustaining relationships. While success can make them financially stable and intellectually respected, it can also isolate them. They may prioritize milestones, projects, or innovations over the slow, uncertain process of dating. By the time they make time for relationships, they may feel disconnected from the dating culture or find fewer partners who align with their stage in life. Fear of settling or losing freedom. With intelligence often comes an acute awareness of the trade-offs in life decisions. Many smart men fear that entering into the wrong relationship could derail their personal freedom, goals, or happiness. They recognize the risks of divorce, emotional burnout, or mismatched expectations. This heightened awareness makes them cautious, sometimes overly cautious. Instead of diving in and learning through experience, they hold back until conditions feel perfect. Unfortunately, relationships rarely thrive under conditions of perfectionism. The desire for meaningful connection above all, intelligent men crave depth. Casual encounters or surface-level interactions may feel unfulfilling to them. They seek conversations that challenge their thinking, partners who inspire them, and love that feels like a true meeting of minds. While this is admirable, it also means they may spend longer periods alone, searching for something rare and profound. In a culture that often prioritizes speed, convenience, and swiping apps, this longing for authenticity can leave them sidelined. Conclusion. The paradox of intelligent men remaining single is not a flaw but a reflection of the complex interplay between intellect, emotion, and modern dating culture. Far from being unlovable, these men often desire deeper, more meaningful connections than what is readily available. Their singlehood is sometimes a deliberate choice rather than an unfortunate circumstance. While intelligence can create challenges in love, through overthinking, intimidation, or high standards, it can also be the foundation for extraordinary relationships when paired with vulnerability, emotional presence, and patience. In the end, many intelligent men are not single because they cannot find love, but because they refuse to settle for anything less than a love worth waiting for.